day. So, sinasabi po dito na ang WYSIWYG na ang ibig sabihin is what you see is what you get ay isang uri ng software sa pag-e-edit na nagbibigay daan sa mga user na tuklasin at i-edit ang nilalaman na nasa interface. Ang interface na ito po ay maaaring bahagi ng anumang website, webpage o presentation sa slide. So, maaaring isama rito ang mga document at Word document po. So, ang pangunahing tungkulin ng WYSIWYG ay ipakita sa mga user ang preview ng kanilang webpage o nilalaman. So, hindi na nila kailangang magsulat po ng mga code o gumawa ng ibang technical na pang-develop para makita ang kanilang nilalaman. So, maaaring gumawa ng mga pagbabago sa system at ito po ay ang agad na makikita sa iyong huling nilalaman. So, hindi mo kailangan gumawa ng hiwalay na pagbabago sa pangunahing code. Ang output ay automatic po. Maaari mo itong i-design at i-edit at ang huling nilalaman o version ay magiging parehas pa rin po. Characteristic of WYSIWYG: versatility, UI customization and easy integration, open source versus commercial licenses, real-time collaboration, interoperability with apps and environments, development, documentation and communication, and the last is extensibility. The next one is Hypertext Markup Language, HTML, the basic scripting language used by web browser to render pages on the World Wide Web. Ang HTML ay isang paraan ng paglalarawan ng struktura ng nilalaman sa loob ng isang HTML file. Gamit ang text, ang markup na ito ay nagsasabi sa isang web browser kung paano ipapakita ang text, mga larawan at iba pang ang mga anyo ng multimedia sa isang webpage. What is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is the standard markup language for creating web pages. HTML describes the structure of a web page. HTML consists of a series of elements. HTML elements tell the browser how to display the content. HTML elements label pieces of content such as this a heading, this is a paragraph, this is a link, and etc. Jendo is a web platform that provides users with an all-in-one solution to create and manage their own websites or online store. It allows users to quickly and easily create a website without needing technical knowledge or coding skills, making it much simpler than traditional web development.
Good morning everyone, my name is Vincent and today I'm going to show you how to create a website using a Microsoft Word and a Jimdo website. Let's begin! In creating a website from Microsoft Word, the first thing to do is to open your Microsoft Word and then click the new blank document. After that, type anything like "Welcome to my website," and you can also add images, text, and videos to represent your own website. After creating your desired look of your website, click the File button and then you will back to the home page of the Microsoft Word and click the Save As, and after that, you're gonna do is to click also the Browse. Then, the next step is to change your file name, the Welcome to my website, into a sample web page. And also, you will change the document into a web page type. And the next step is to change the page title. Change it into type, this is my sample web page using a Microsoft Word. The final step is to save your work, and now you have created a website using a Microsoft Word. And now, let's create a website using a Jimdo website. First thing to do is to open your search engine and type www.jimdo.com. The next step is to log into the website. After that, you will see two different kinds of website, the no coding and the coding one. In this tutorial, I'm gonna use the no coding required to create a website. After that, the Jimdo website will gonna create a survey. This survey will be included for your desired website. After these steps, you're now creating or building your website. Going to the domain, and now let's create your free website and start editing. The heading is the first information that we'll see in your website. You can also change your desired heading. Like for my website, I type "Welcome to my website." You can change it by using the bold or use for highlighting key information. Or you can also use the italic, used for indicating quotation or citation. You can choose also your desired alignment. Alignment refers to the positioning of the text or an object. It can be left alignment, right alignment, or center alignment. The next is the style. The style is the format of the heading. It can be large heading, medium heading, and small heading. The list is a type that uses in the headings to be like a formation of listing. And then the insert link. This is where you can add a clickable connection or hyperlink on your heading. And now let's proceed on adding an element. We have an image or videos, text, primary button, and secondary button. The block design refers to the arrangement of the visual elements. In the block design, you can choose any layout and any elements that you want to create your own website. The copy button refers you want to copy the same block. And as you can see, if you tap this 3 button, you will see the delete block if you want to delete a certain block, and a duplicate block if you want to duplicate the block, and also a copy link.
Image, insert videos, zoom in the page and zoom out. Once you click this preview button, you will see your website, both PC view and mobile view. And then, if you are contented of the look of your website, you can now publish. You're done creating a website using a Jimdo website.
And that's all for our video tutorial. I hope you'll learn to create a website using a Microsoft Word and a Jimdo website. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Ashley Etinyaga from grade 12 Acrostico. So today, ipapaliwanag ko sa inyo kung paano gamitin ang iba't ibang tools and settings na makikita at magagamit sa mga Jimdo websites and web pages. So let's start with the site settings. So there are 9 Jimdo free tools na pwede natin magamit, and those are template, style, blog, upgrade, settings, SEO or search engine optimization, store, statistics, and help. So, simulan na natin sa template. Yung template ay ginagamit para palitan ang design ng iyong web page. So dito, pwede ka mamili ng anumang design na gusto mo para sa website mo. Here is an example of the templates in Jimdo. Next naman natin ang style. So ito naman ay ginagamit kung gusto mong palitan ang style o kulay ng iyong webpage. So dito, malaya ka na mamili kung ano yung color palette na gusto mo na babagay at aayon sa iyong context and content. So here is an example ng color palette na pwede mo pagpilian para sa style ng iyong website. So ang pangatlo naman nating tool ay ang blog. So sa tool na ito ay inaalaw ka ng Jimdo na gumawa ng isang blog section para sa iyong website. Ang blog na ito ay mga posts and updates tungkol sa isang business. So here is an example ng blog. Ang pangapat na mga tool ay ang upgrade. So ang tool na ito ay inaalaw tayo na i-upgrade ang ating website into Jimdo Pro or Jimdo Business. And by that, pag nakapag-upgrade na tayo, mas marami na tayong features na pwedeng gamitin para sa ating website. So here are the present features sa upgrade tool ng ating Jimdo. Ang panlima naman nating tool ay ang settings. So ang tool na ito ay ina-allow tayo na i-access ang settings ng ating account sa websites at para na rin i-customize ang ating mga information sa ating website. So ito yung makikita nyo sa settings tool ng iyong Jimdo. So next na natin ang pang-anim na tool, ang SEO o Search Engine Optimization. Ang tool na ito ay nag-offer na i-optimize natin ang ating mga websites sa mga search engines like Bing and Google. In that way, mas magiging visible ang ating website sa mga audiences. So ito ang example ng SEO ng ating Jimdo website. Pang-7 naman natin ang tool in store, kung saan inaalaw tayo ng Jimdo na mag-place orders ang ating mga customers through our websites. So ito naman yung makikita nyo sa stars tool ng inyong Jimdo website. So ang pang-8 naman natin na tool ay ang statistics. Dito ay pinapakita ang statistics and analytics ng inyong websites. Pinapakita rin dito ang number of visitors ng inyong websites, pati na rin ang engagement metrics. And here is the statistics ng inyong Jimdo website. And lastly, ang ating pang-9 na tool, ang help. Ang tool na ito ay nagpo-provide ng access sa Jimdo's help, archive, and support resources. At ito naman na makikita nyo sa help settings ng inyong Jimdo website. At iyan ang siyam na features galing sa site settings ng Jimdo. At ngayon, naintindihan na natin ang siyam na yan. Tumungo na tayo sa susunod na topic, which is ang iba't ibang settings ng Jimdo. So before tayo mag-proceed, alamin muna natin what is settings. So ang settings ay yung toggle kung saan nakalagay ang mga information at mga bagay na kailangan natin i-modify at i-edit para sa ating website. So meron tayong 4 na settings sa Jimdo na pag-aaralan. Ito yung account settings, website, mobile settings, email, and domain management. So simulan natin sa account settings. Sa settings na ito ay nakalagay yung password, email, at personal information. So ang settings ito ay tungkol lamang sa iyong user account. Kasama rin dito ang iyong personal information na maaari mong palitan para sa security ng iyong account. Ang email address na pwede mong dagdagan o palitan para sa pagsisync ng data. Ang personal profile at profile picture mo na naglalaman ng iyong personal information. Ang language na pwede mong palitan dito the language na gusto mo at mas madali mong maintindihan. And lastly, ang delete account para if ever na gusto mong i-delete ang iyong account. Next naman ay ang website settings na naglalaman ng general settings about sa websites mo. So una sa website settings ay ang site titles na naglalaman ng mga titles para sa websites mo. Then sumunod ang footer na pwede mong i-edit para mapalitan ang footer ng iyong websites. Then ang storage para ma-manage at ma-monitor mo ang storage space ng iyong website. Then ang pag-create ng privacy and policy, pati na rin ang favicon mo o yung small icons na lumalabas sa browsers. Samantala, sa iyong mobile settings, kung saan pinaprepare nito ang iyong page para mag-view gamit ang mga mobile devices like cellphones. Ang mobile view ay para sa ma-preview at ma-adjust mo ang website mo sa kung paano ito mag-a-appear sa mga mobile devices. Habang para naman sa simplified version ng iyong website para sa mobile devices, ang Mobile Express page. At pangalan naman ang email and domain management. Ang setting na ito ay isang premium feature na kung saan kailangan mo munang i-upgrade ang iyong website para magamit ito. Ito ang ginagamit para i-manage ang iyong mga email accounts. Ang email forwarding ay nag-aalala sa iyo na mag-send o mag-forward ng mga emails patungo sa ibang email address, habang ang domains naman ay para ma-manage ang domains o yung mga unique address ng iyong websites.
And that's the 4 settings in Jimdo. And that's all for my report, everyone. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a good day.
Good day everyone, I am Prisha Junido. Our topic is all about adding content to your website. So, here are a few sites, pages, and elements that you should add. First is the homepage content. Homepage content. Entice your visitors with contents like photos of your hobby or interest plus text content. This is the first thing people see when they are coming to your website. Second is About Me or Contact Me. Adds a page containing a form elements which allows visitor to email you. You may also add links to your Twitter page. Simple, your email, your phone number, and your website. Third is blog. Create a page that includes detail about your WordPress blog and link to it. Is an informational section featuring articles, posts, or updates about various topics related to the website's purpose. It's essentially an online diary where anyone with a basic knowledge of computers can post anything, random thoughts, photos, homework, and poetry. There are common blog types. First is personal blog, professional blogs, business blog, niche blogs, and affiliate blogs. Last is photo gallery, a page that contains photos from your Photobucket account. It's a section on a website showcasing images often organized into albums. What are the advantage and disadvantage of WYSIWYG or What You See is What You Get editor? The advantage of What You See is What You Get editor is easy of use, visual control, faster content creation, reduced technical expertise, real-time preview, time saving, and intuitive formatting. The disadvantage of What You See is What You Get editor is limited customization, HTML and CSS limitation, compatibility issues, bloatware, security vulnerability, limited control over SEO, dependence on technology, steep learning curve for advanced. What is the difference between your WordPress blog and Jimdo website? WordPress is a more advanced platform suited for those who require greater customization and control over their website, while Jimdo is ideal for beginners or those who want a simple and hassle-free website building experience. Less than 3 more What You See is What You Get hosting services and their URL. First is Weebly. Second is Wix. Third is Squarespace. WYSIWYG, an editor that allows you to create and design web page without any coding knowledge.
a type of editing software that allows users to see and edit content in form that appears as it would when displayed on an interface website, slide presentation, or printed document. WYSIWYG is an acronym for What You See is What You Get. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. The basic scripting language used by web browser to render pages on the World Wide Web. What is CSS? CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. Describe how HTML elements are used to be displayed on screen or on a web page. File can help define font, size, color, spacing, border, and location of HTML information on a web pages, and can also be used to create a continuous look throughout multiple pages of a website. Jimdo, a free website provider with a WYSIWYG editor, is a web platform that provides users with an all-in-one solution to create and manage their own website or online stores. Template, a ready-made design for a website. This is a form, mold, and pattern used as a guide to make something. Here are some examples of template: website design, creating a document, and knitting a sweater. Is the format for new document before add any text or features of your own. The default template is a blank document with standard margins and no text. Headings, the topmost level for a website. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, a feature that maximizes the search engine optimization feature so visitors can easily locate your website. Refer to the process of improving your site's organic traffic and ranking on search engines such as Google, Bing, and other search engines.